All right, here we go. Up for grabs tonight, the title of baddest man on the planet as we get set to crown a UFC heavyweight champion. All right, early round one, we'll see if he can use that jab and try to keep his opponent on the outside. Must be nice for these long fighters, huh?
I mean, they are able to touch you as you try to enter into range. Tonight, he needs to use his jab, use his kicks to hit his opponent before his opponent can get into range to even start to think about striking.
Straight right hand now, just misses.
Nice looping punch.
Nice job on the counter there, and this is really a tried and true counter striker who will try to use the over-aggressiveness of his opponents against them, and that's exactly what he did there to great effect. So more output, at least in the early going. And just misses with that big right hand. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And now some separation. Well, he continues to offer up the kick here, but just misses with that one. That's a big hook.
Switch, he lands to the body.
So again, trying to bait his opponent in here, looking to set up yet another counter. Yes, that's exactly what he's doing. He wants and needs his opponent to strike first. Not always easy being a counter striker. The crowd can get on you a little bit, but he has not deviated from the game plan here tonight. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Gets to the single collar tie.
Oh, and he countered him there with a beautiful straight right hand. Double leg takedown, stuffed. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
He's got that single collar tie locked in.
Beautiful combination there by Pabllović. Man, that's a stinging jab. You can tell he's been boxing his whole life.
Yeah, and I mean, he's popping over and over. He's throwing it. And he's a boxer, so he throws it from a little bit of a different stance. So it's not something the MMA fighters used to see.
A swing and a miss by Pabllović. Left hand got home there. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Somehow his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Good work. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Oh, making this clinch work count. Lands the punch there.
He's got great back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots. He's in trouble. What a fight! Oh, yes, now we're going.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts.
Pabllović is bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. All right, again, he shoots for a takedown here and unable to get it. So the takedown, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume tonight.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different. Oh, another one. He's hurt. He's hurt bad.
Nice uppercut by the champion. Round 2 is next. All right, there's the end of the round. I'm looking over to my left, UFC President Dana White. I think he's making out the bonus check right now. Incredible back and forth action.
Sign the check, boss. These two young men deserve 50,000. Hell, let's give them each 100,000 for the performance that they just put on in one round. Both were hurt. Both were able to withstand the punishment, and I can't wait until the next round gets started.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
All right, round 2. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecard will not be needed. If we continue to fight as we did in the previous round, somebody is going to sleep. He's got that single collar tie locked in.
Choi gets back up here. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that big.
Both fighters throwing heat now.
Oh, nice leveraging. You see him put himself into the half guard. Likes the control, yep. Big ground and pound.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight. Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go. Now he's going full mount. Great shot from the top position.
All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taken a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Got to keep those hands up. He might want to employ a high guard to try to ensure that the guy's not landing on those spots, because the swelling's starting now. It's light. If he takes many more of these types of shots, it's going to get real bad. That was a slick transition.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control, because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Different round and the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding the target.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A. And coming into this fight, he understood that he had an advantage in this particular skill. I don't know if he could have even expected it to be this vast as we have seen for this point in the fight.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Choi's looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. Side control now. Choi's able to make a nice transition there, back into side control. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. Choi's right back to the full mount. 90 seconds now to go in the round.
That was a slick transition. Now he's on top, exactly where he wanted to go.
All right, feet on the hips here. Pavlovich is back in half guard.
He's got to start to get to the get-up process, because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet. Very active off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the box. Oh, nice Nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
45 seconds remain in the round. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Oh, brilliant execution to land the roundhouse. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction.
Oh, he's in trouble.
And mixes in a takedown. Why not? Seconds winding down in round two. Relentless pressure from the top by Pabllović.
Striking from every position lands a strike from the bottom.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Deep breath, one. Breathe. All right, let's get him some water. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome.
All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
Big left hand there. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
Wow.
Nice judo toss for him there. Pabllović is attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Oh, great ground strike there, and now blood is a factor. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one.
Oh, right into mount. It looks like some swelling is forming after that ground and pound strike lands. In the half guard.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Pabllović is looking to pass here, denied by the opponent.
That was a slick transition.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
I need you to be active on the ground.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back.
Beautiful ground and pound approach, and now his opponent is starting to swell. He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. Beautiful transition.
All right, trying to pass here as Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Oh, big elbow.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Pabllović. Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? He is really doing a nice job with his head movement here defensively on the ground to avoid further punishments.
He isn't waiting.
Oh, heavy shots raining down. Oh, huge. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop him. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Pabllović's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Final seconds of the round. Oh, big knee to the body, man alive. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
All right, what do you think? Another takedown attempt here. It seems like every time he's gone to the well, it's been there tonight.
When you're that successful with any one thing, why would you change it? He's going to shoot for another takedown, and I would almost be willing to bet he's going to secure it.
I'll take your action.
Okay.
To the surprise of no one, there it is, again going for the takedown. Obvious redness on the right side of his body. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
This is where he wants to be.
Nice kick there by the Korean Super Bowl. Amazing that we could get to this point of the fight, and he would not show even a modicum of a sign of fatigue.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He lands a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job.
Watch for him to set up that hook again now. What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he can see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack it.
Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing.
Gotta be careful here. Oh, right into mount. That was nice.
Pavlovich getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up.
In the half guard.
Choi's right back to the full mount.
That swelling area, that area that's all swollen, continues to get worse every time he gets hit there.
Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Well, you got to think he's happy with this performance here tonight. Essentially just the way he drew it up. It's been a striking point.
It's like a fairy tale. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and his opponent isn't doing much to try and deter him and really mess with the game plan.
Good work from the top here by the Korean Super Bowl. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Oh, man, he's... Oh, huge elbow! Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here, and if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop the fight.
Got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish. There it is, now he's on the mount.
Pavlovich has been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood. "15 seconds. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the
This
field.
is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling, and that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
20 minutes down, 5 to go. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now.
Worry about the cut. Just protect it.
All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
Ready. Ready. Do it.
Fifth and final round. The Korean Superboy gets caught with that punch. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. And now leather being thrown on both sides.
That was a beautiful head kick. Nice takedown land.
Pavlovich's eye looks so swollen now, you've got to at least speculate as to whether or not that is a fractured orbital. Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does.
Getting him out here. Great shot from the top position. Another strike gets through from the top.
Oh, huge elbow! Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
The official decision is in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 29 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
So the Korean Super